This is Central Oregon Survival Network. I just want to do an update on the Great Northern Stove. Sorry I didn't do a function with it, but I've already used it several times and did some modifications to it. So I just wanted to update and show you the modifications that I did. But here's the Great Northern Stove. If you remember from my last video, I did little modifications to it, and I'll go over that. But it's a pretty nice little stove. A couple things that I had to change, but nothing real big. I still think it's a great little stove. So what I changed on this is I actually took it on the top. There is a spark arrestor in there, but it's got quite a kind of big holes in it, not small to catch all the small sparks. So out in this area it's really dry, and we're allowed to use certain types of containment to have fires out there in the field or out there camping. And so what I did is just took a piece of, this isn't your household screen door material, but this is actually an industrial, it's metal, it's not the screen door, and it's thicker. I believe I got it, I can't remember where I got it, somebody had it laying around throwing it away or something, and I was like, hey, that'd work good. So I just took it and wrapped it around and put some safety wire on it so it's a better spark arrestor for out there in the dry climate. That's one change that I made. And the other change that I noticed, another friend on YouTube just got one of these, did review, boys, and he had a little bit of problem getting a lot of heat to the top, which, you know, it works well, but like you said, it takes a bit. And I've also noticed, you know, when you stoke this, you don't want to burn the bottom out. If you ever had any type, and this is pretty thick, but if you ever had like a 55-gallon barrel burner, which I've had, the bottom will burn out without a grating. So what I did, and this also lifts your fire up to get more heat on top. So what I did is I had an old kennel laying around, and I cut it out of the kennel door because the kennel was destroyed, so I just cut it out of the kennel door. I like to reuse whatever I can. And just cut this grating. It fits in here perfect. You know, go through the side. And just lays right here on the bottom. So that lifts your fire up so that you're not getting all that heat right to the bottom of this barrel. Because if you do that continually over a couple years, you can burn a hole in the bottom of these barrels. So, so what I did is just built this screen. It also lifts the fire and brings more heat to the top. But anyway, I just want to go over a little update on the Great Northern Stove. Still working good. Still working on the video that I had promised about installing this into a house in an emergency situation. And I'm just missing a couple things, but I will be bringing that to you real soon. It'll be an interesting video. Alright, thank you. This is Central Oregon Survival Network.